result of the early goal.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Away from immediate danger. Azar. Brought forward. What does he try from here? It's bounced back off the post. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top, just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Oh, that's very well played. What a good, solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great, great commitment.
Gets it upfield, cuts it out. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Azar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Looks like a good ball through. He's one-on-one, surely! Same again, same outcome.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
A chance! Has a hit! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance there.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0. And it's a goal!
Well, anticipation plays such a part in his makeup. Opposition players can never relax around him, and they did switch off, and he really punished them for it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Fires from distance. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Azar battles to win it back. And it's Javi Guerra. Spoon forward, and it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Azar tries to get it forward quickly. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Aimed long and direct. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Floats one over, and he's made certain that won't get through. Azar looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball, and the flag has stayed down. And the referee brings it to a close. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline, arguably the world's best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. It's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura looking to penetrate opposition lines. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Azar. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Can he find a finish now? Oh, the ball's come loose. He's scored!
Unbelievable.
There is the breakthrough. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Azar. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Marco Verratti. Matuidi is long and forward. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pushes it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Ibrahimovic. Cavani. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks to slip it through. How about it? Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well driven.
And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and two between them at half-time. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's the goalkeeper's for claim. Matuidi. Marco Verratti. And it's Ibrahimovic. Battles to win it back. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Out to the left it goes. Di Maria. Cavani. Great challenge. Azar. Now here's the through ball.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And it's Lucas Moura. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
The defence can get it clear. Ibrahimovic. Cavani. Oh, good interception. Ibrahimovic. Good strong hand by the keeper. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Who's going to make this theirs? Azar. Cavani. And it's Lucas Moura. Away from immediate danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Messi. Dani Alves. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, he's broken through. Goal! Barcelona! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. And it's Neymar. Thrust towards the front line. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Neymar boots it upfield. Azar. Big chance! That carried quite a threat. And now they can launch a counter. It took genuine bravery to attempt a tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries a through ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, it's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Iniesta. Roberto. Messi. He can get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And the counter is on. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Lovely bit of skill. Turns and goes back. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. About it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Barcelona really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
PK. Iniesta. Oh, they could break here. He's in! And he's onside, looking to force his way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Rakitic, and it's Neymar. Out for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. How about it? Clearance and very necessary. Azar. Going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Great leap! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Forward, what does he try from here? He's off on a marauding run. He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
2 up. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's gone down, now then. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! He's come loose. Danger averted for now. Iniesta. Rafinha. Azar. The final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets his foot in there. Tries a through ball. Up for a header! That's gone a long way up and away. Azar.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Shapes the shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
They've played it short. No, that's not going to find its target. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Firmly met. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Who's going to make this theirs? Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Great challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Almost half an hour in now. Still goalless. He's still going. Where to next? Battles to win it back. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Krikowiak. Tremulina. Big chance, and the flag has stayed down. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Krondelli. Well, they could break here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Same again, same outcome.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
And it's been taken short. And the cutback. He's dealt with that well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we reach the halfway point. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And Zonzi. Forward, what does he try from here? Tries the route one option. Sticks in a foot to win it back. And now they can launch a counter. And the defence can get it clear. Goes long and forward. Azar! That comes as a mighty relief.
It so nearly came off for him. He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Pumps it forwards. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this.
Azar. And Zonzi. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tremulina does well there. Alert. Krakowiak. Now it's Llorente. Krondelli. Brings it forward. Llorente. Zonzi gets it back. Into the last 5 minutes. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Azar.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
He's had a shot! That is wayward. A chance! Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Up to meet it! Superb goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter.
And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Aimed long and direct. Azar. Brings it forward. Tries a through ball. Chance! He's had a go! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. An exhibition in how to finish.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dos Santos. Looks like a good ball through. Not offside that time.
Yeah, as long as one voice is making the call to step up, they got it right.
Aim forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's well blocked and back out it comes. He's got away with one there. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Ruiz finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs.
Cedric Bakambu can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
That intervention was very necessary. Gone out for a throw-in. Ruiz. Now the pass. Face to face with the keeper, looking to force his way through. He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ball's out on the left now. Passes it through. Up he gets! Oh, just needed a better contact. It's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and 2 between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Dashing forward at pace. They're still going. Where to next? Asa! More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Referee's given a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Has a hit! No, not quite.
Yeah, without the control to begin with, he wouldn't have been able to get the pop at goal, but it was very nice technique for starters.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And it's Soldado. Soldado is fouled. Forward. What does he try from here? He's put a stop to that. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dos Santos. Azar. Dos Santos. Looks to slip it through. And that is that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, there was a real concentration on wider attacking outlets, and they got their tactics spot on. They found a vulnerability and played on it to the full. It was clever and superbly executed. And, you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kurzawa. Danger averted for now. Azar. And it's Matuidi. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Cavani. Aimed forward. It's On the right now, what's on? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance, and he's cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Cavani. Cavani puts his foot on the gas. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of...
It's in!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
That is absolutely glorious! A finish of true class! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing feeling the other.
Ibrahimovic. Gets it back. Ball's out on the left now. Shoots! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Clears it out of harm's way. How about it? Oh, and they really... And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. It's a throw-in. Battles to win it back. Azar. It's a loose ball. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Matuidi. Kuzawa. Cavani. Victory now would mean so much. Oh, good interception. Azar. And he's on his way! Pushes it out wide. Marquinhos can hoist it clear. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack, and they need to blunt his chances.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Azar. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's onside. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Thiago Silva gets good distance on it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the pass. There's no flag. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Thiago Silva. Marco Verratti. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, they could break here. Can he find a finish now? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks to slip it through. Shapes the shoots! Marco Verratti tries the route one option. Loose ball, who's going to get there? A chance! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the deal is done. They are through to the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
Azar. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Has a pot! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's.
And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's off on a marauding run. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, everything about that was perfect apart from the execution. He could so easily have made them pay then.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain. Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Azar. A chance! Looking to shoot! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Goes direct to the front line. Oh, he's broken through. Azar. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hits it back. Plays it out to the wing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Crosses in a low one. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the first half is done.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Pushes it out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Junuzovic boots it upfield. Azar. Looks like a good ball through. And the defence can get it clear. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Chance! Looking to shoot! No, he got that all wrong.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Promising cross. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
And another time! No, he's missed it. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a long forward pass. And he's on his way! Hazard. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Defender's on the back foot. Hazard! Towering header! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's away! He's one-on-one, surely! And with that, the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have South Korea against Ghana. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Tries the route one option. It's come loose. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
The defence can get it clear. Wants to shoot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that. It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Hazard. He's still going. Where to next? That had everyone off their seats. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Pumps it upfield. On the right now, what's on? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. He's away! Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. Pumps it forwards. Hazard. With a delicate ball. He's hit it first time.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Who's going to make this theirs? Gets it back. Hazard. Can he finish? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Now the pass. Kimbo Kyung. Goalkeeper's ball. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
South Korea may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
South Korea playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Hazard. Forward. What does he try from here? He's off on a marauding run. A chance! Managed to get it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kwadwo Asamoah looks to dink one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
battles to win it back. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looks like a good ball through. Spoon forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Kimbo Kyung is being picked on here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
South Korea have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create...
That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky there.
Ayu. Son Heung-min.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Son Heung-min. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it, and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, South Korea against Ireland. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Brings it forward. Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Azar! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
South Korea have an early lead. Good start. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brady! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Tries a through ball. No mistake! And they are disappearing out of sight.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
South Korea get themselves a two-goal coup. They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. South Korea take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. It's a loose ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Gets it upfield. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And the finish! And he should have made it four.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
Hits one! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward. There's the whistle for half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
South Korea 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. How about it? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
And put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Robbie Keane. Azar.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. What a hit! The save was firm.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
So he's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. has a hit! Coleman knocks it towards the front, and it's long. Kimbo Kyung, Ki Sung-young, Kimbo Kyung. It's a promising run he's making on the right. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Kimbo Kyung, who's set up one goal so far. Passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, he's come flying in. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. South Korea have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Plays it into the channel. Who's going to make this theirs? That'll be a throw. A real chance to break. A chance! And he's on his way! Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing. Well, he really should have made it 1-0 there. He had both the time and space to give his team the ideal start. Now he's got to put it behind him.
Oh, glorious footwork! Is it in? And the ball's come out! And he's there to hoof it away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now the pass. Brings it forward.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Wellington tries a long pass towards the front. Azar. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure. He needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well played, he saw that coming. Pushes it out wide. Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Lovely feet. Azar! And the keeper barely had to... And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Aimed long and direct, cuts it out. Wellington did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so
They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Gets it back. Camacho crosses one in. Can he find a finish now?
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether...
And more, and more, and more! given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
It so nearly came off for him. It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Let's put a stop to that. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Plays a clever pass. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?